In the year 3030, the orcs have risen. Humans, feeble from the Science Age, were unable to stand up to the sheer brawn that befell them. Stripped of their former glory, humans would be relegated to eternal slavery, until one day a great hero was born. Imbued with ancestral knowledge, this hero defeated the Orc King and returned freedom to the humans. History will cite this event as the Revolution of BIBO Stability. In the year 3130, human slaves spend their days pushing a giant underground pendulum powering the kingdom.
It's not hopeless.
What are you talking about, dude? The human race has been enslaved for over 100 years.
We operate the generators every day. We can use that to our advantage.
Our advantage?
Destroy the generators. Rob the kingdom of its power.
Are you serious? That thing's over half a mile long.
Yeah, but we can use its own size to crush it. Any fool besides those orcs can see that given a dynamical system D as defined above, D is BIBO stable if for all bounded inputs U of t, the output Y of t is also bounded. Let's look at the zero state response of the dynamical system D. We already know that the input is bounded, so calling the remainder of the terms in the zero state response h of t tau, we can see that the output is BIBO stable if and only if the integral of the norm of h of t tau is also bounded. The power generators that we push every day can be modeled as a simple pendulum, which follow this following system dynamics, which are nonlinear. However, if we linearize this system about the zero state response, we can assess the BIBO stability of the system and see if there's any way we can destabilize it. Looking at the results from the BIBO stability analysis and using the relations in between hyperbolic sine and hyperbolic cosine above, we can see that the regular pendulum is BIBO stable, and no matter what kind of input force we apply, we can't destabilize it. However, if we can convince the orcs to invert the pendulum and let us work on the surface, that changes the system dynamics in the following way. Gravity now works with us, and h is now reduced to hf since we're pushing over a much smaller distance to create torque. Revisiting the BIBO stability results for this new system, we can see that the following changes. 3 terms become positive, and h becomes hf. Now we can no longer use the following relations, and we are left with hyperbolic sine and hyperbolic cosine in our h of t tau term. This means that this system is no longer bounded, and we can drive the system to instability.
Suppose you're right. How are we going to convince the orcs out there to do it?
It took a few months, but under the pretext that they would work better under natural sunlight, the humans were able to convince the Orc King to invert the pendulum. The time has come for the plan to be executed.
Push! Push! Push!
And so, the pendulum began to wobble, and the Orc King realized he'd made a horrible mistake. And so comes a new dawn, signifying the fall of the Orc Kingdom and the beginning of the Golden Age of humanity.